Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can copy an entire page from one Wix Studio website to another site. So I have this page right here, which is my online course landing page for my Mastering Wix Studio course, and so I want to copy this page to my KDC Marketing website. So I'm going to go over here to the left on the Pages panel. I'm going to open that up, click the three dots, and then click this Copy Page. So now this has copied the entire page. I'm going to go over here to my other site where I want to copy the page to. I'm going to come over here to the Pages panel again. And then I'm going to click the three dots here right on the home page. And it's not going to paste this page over my current home page. It's actually going to create a new page entirely. So I clicked Paste Page right here, and then I get this prompt. And this just asks if I want to keep the site's header that I'm currently on, or if I want to use the header and footer from the copy page. So I'm going to keep this site's header and footer. And this is an important call out here. Elements will be copied without code or CMS content. So if you have code or CMS content on the other page you're copying from, the elements will be copied, but not the CMS or the code. And then the apps and their elements won't be copied. So I'm going to show you an example of both of these things. So I have CMS on this landing page, and I have an FAQ app. And so I'm going to show you what copies over and what doesn't. So you click Paste Page here, and it's going to start pasting my page. And you'll see over here on the left-hand side, it's going to create a copy of Home. And the reason it's called Home is because on the other website that I was on, my landing page, that's what the page was called that I'm copying. So you can see it's going section by section right now, pasting in the entire page. And the really nice thing about this is when it pastes into my new site, it's going to use the site styles from my new site. And so there is a little bit of cleanup that I'll have to do, which I'll show you once this gets done, but it's going through and pasting the page. So now it has finished. And one thing that I found is that it pulls over this purple color, which is kind of interesting because I had a blue color. So all I have to do to change that, it's really simple. I just go over into my site styles and I delete this color 9. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that, and it should be this color here. I'm going to click apply, and then color 8 too. I'm going to delete this. This should be that same color, and click apply. So that changed out all those purple colors, but everything copied over just the way it was in my other site with a few exceptions, and that being the CMS and then the FAQ section. So if we go back to this page here, I'm going to preview this so you can see what I'm talking about. So if I go down to the website, as I go down the website, there's an FAQ section here at the bottom. So if I scroll down here, this is an app that I'm using through Wix to use these FAQs, to display and host these FAQs here. So this app didn't copy over at all, and no app will if there's an app on the page. The other thing that didn't copy over is the functionality of this CMS. This is using the CMS, the content management system inside of Wix. And so this didn't copy over either. So I have to go back and rebuild that. So what did copy over are the elements of this section. So I have the text element, the stars, the name, the arrows, but it's not connected to a CMS data set. So I'd have to go in and reconnect that. So it does save you a ton of time. You get all these sections here. And if there's no apps or code or CMS being used, then everything else will copy over pretty much exactly as it was. And even the animations copy over, the links copy over. So all of that stuff copies over. So you can see this is in my KDC Marketing website, the one where I just pasted this in, and it's 80 to 90% of the way there. I just have to go in and rebuild the FAQ section and connect this to CMS. So I'm not going to do that in this video. It's the same process as you would when you first set it up. So for CMS, I'm going to go in and I'm going to export the collection and import that collection into my CMS data set over here into my new site. And then for FAQ, I'm going to have to add the app and rebuild it. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but this is a huge time saver in terms of the entire page. Everything copies over, the site styles, and there's a little bit of cleaning up I had to do, but not much, just changing those colors that came across, those purple colors to blue. I'm going to show you the finished product. Before I do that, one more thing. Anytime you have a new page, you want to go in and rename this page. So rename it to whatever you want. And then you always want to check the SEO basics. No matter what this page is called, it's always going to copy over as a blank for the URL slug. So it's going to be /blank. So you want to go in and change that to the correct URL. You want to rename the page to the correct page. And that way, when you publish it, it's going to be ready to go. And also, if it's not added in your menu, the page menu up here, you're going to want to have to add it to your page menu here by going to Manage Menu and adding item. Those are a few things you're going to want to do. If you want it in your menu, you can do that. But these ones, for sure, you want to rename it and check the SEO basics no matter what. Okay, so this is the finished product. So this is the KDC Marketing website, and this is where I wanted to move that landing page to. So now I have it under resources in my menu, and you can see I have my landing page here with all the animations, and everything is working as expected. And then I went back on my own time before this video, and I built this CMS collection and connected everything here. I went back and built the FAQs. Looks a little bit different, but still same FAQs. I was able to copy and paste those over and get that back in there. And now I have this landing page on my main website. So way faster than going in and copying section by section. If you were to go in and copy the section by section here, that would take you a ton of time instead of just copying and pasting the entire page. Another way you could do this is you could save this as an asset, and then you could save each section as an asset and then paste those saved assets in your other website section by section. But again, so much slower than just going in here, clicking the three dots to copy the page and then paste the page. Actually, it's this page here that I was looking at. This is the landing page. So much slower than going in here and just going to the pages panel, opening click on the three dots, copy page and paste page. That's going to save you a ton of time. So they just released this feature. Super awesome for use cases like this. If you ever have a page where you need to copy over an entire page or most of it, I would use this rather than going section by section. So that's what I have for today's video, and I will see you in the next video.